Hi guys and welcome to the IGTSH YouTube channel tonight for a brand new Gran Turismo Sport stream tonight. The second event of the Triple Team Showdown organized by IGTSH. So hi to everyone, hi Felipe, Junior, William, hi everyone that are already on the streams. So my name, for those who don't know me, I'm Illuzion, French streamer, and I will be the broadcaster for tonight's event in English. So yeah, I'll try my best to erase that French accent, obviously. So for tonight, we got 3 teams racing each other on 3 races. Each races have been chosen by one of those teams, and the first one will be, I think, from Spartan. We'll talk about it just after that. So 3 races, each 20 minutes long, and with 10 minutes qualification just before that. Pretty intense. And we will determine a winner for tonight's event. So after the huge win from IGTSH in the first TVT, the first Triple Team Showdown event against Distinct, the English team that finished second, and Koi, the French team that finished third. 2 new opponents will go against the Hungarian leading team of IGTSH tonight for this event. A new French team, the TX3 Virtual Drivers by TX3, that will go against IGTSH, and not another English team, new nation that will be represented tonight, Brazil, with Spartan Sports. First time ever I'm able to broadcast them, as obviously I'm French and I already had a lot of TX3s on my stream, but I never had the opportunity to have Brazilians or Spartans drivers, so it will be a first for me, and it will be really interesting to see how they managed to go against those 2 big teams, and it will be a really great event. Hi everyone, hi Henry, hi the YouTube account from Spartan GT, hi Yuri, and hi Hugo. Hope everyone is good. So I think it will be go for the first race. So we'll wait for Gregu, and I'll present everyone. Hi Arnold, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So Gregu is back. Hope everything will be good tonight. And as you can see, I think that everyone is on the same car for this first race that we will present. So it will be on the Brazilian track of Interlagos for the first race, and then we are on the Subaru WRX GT3 for this first race. Everyone on the same car, no exception, I think. So yeah, here is our first combo of the night, and it has been chosen by the TX3. So it's the TX3 combo that we are doing in first. So it's the choice that they are doing. So as we can see, Richie Rano is racing, and I think it's good. Okay. And if everyone is good, I think everyone is racing right now. So no, not Belishi. Okay, I think everyone's good. So good luck and good race to everyone, because it will be the start of the first race. Hi Jefferson, hope you're doing well, and you are perfectly timed, because we are on the way for the first qualifying session of tonight here at Interlagos. Home race, technically, for the Spartan race. And here we go. I hope that everyone will be able to go. Oh, what? Okay. No. Oh. Someone quit. It's weird because everyone now can start. Okay, so we will start. That's really weird. Hi Dixon, how are you? Hello Siastok. So yeah, it's really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Hi Julian. Hi everyone. Okay. So just 2 seconds, I'll try to fix something. We'll try some maneuvers to make everything possible to race. I'll ask. Yeah, we'll try to check if everything's good. I'll say oui. Okay, just let it refresh. Okay, it will be easier like that. Okay, go. Are Gregu still charging? Damn. I think it's coming from him, unfortunately. I think it's coming from Gregu. That is right now having some trouble. Yeah, I think. Okay. Jean-Luc there too. Okay, so I think some TX3 are trying to. Yeah, I refresh. I just need to wait from Gregu and. Okay, Jean-Luc is back. Just need to wait from Gregu. I think that Jean-Luc will not have any issue to join the room. Gregu is still trying to join right now, so that's our main issue. As we are like we really want to race. Okay, so Gregu is now out of the room. Does Jean-Luc manage to... Okay, so Jean-Luc is in. Just need to wait for Gregu, and then if everything's good, we are underway for the first quali session of the day here in Brazil with this Subaru WRX Group 3. And I think, yeah, we'll take some time to present our drivers right now because we are waiting for the last one. So the home team first, IGTSH from Hungary, obviously with the nearly 5 same as last time, with obviously Sensei Akosh in first. That was doing brilliantly well last time in the first Triple Team Showdown event with 3 race wins out of 3 races, if I'm correct. Then his teammate, obviously Moji, that is back too. Moji will be here presenting the Hungarian colors. Then the only change, I think, it's Kende, that is now in the roster for the 7th. Kende, I don't remember who is replacing compared to first event. I don't know who is not here, but it will be Kende that will replace him. And then we have Boshkov for the IGTSH team. And last but not least, obviously, Richie that will be here once again. And we are underway for the first quali session. And let's hope that everything, will be okay. Hi, Laszlo. Spotting the sun, obviously. Richie, and hi everyone. Hi, David too. Okay, please be good. Please be good. Gregu, I need to find Gregu. He's here. I saw him. Okay, for now everything's good. Just 2 driver, 1 driver left. Okay, no restart. We are officially underway. Nice. And we're ready for the triple team showdown second event here at Interlagos for the first race. IGTSH with, like I said, Sensei Akosh, Richie, Moji, Boshkov, and he was hiding Kende. Then the second team replacing technically Koi at the new French team. It will be virtual drivers by TX3 with 3 French driver. Evan with number 3. New, technically a recent add to the TX3 roster. Then another French new recruit. It's Gregu that we already had in the COTT for those that was here in his old colors of Zefix Motorsports. Now in TX3, sorry. And last French, it will be the team manager DLV racing here too. And then the 2 last virtual drivers by TX3 drivers will be the Italian Gianluca, really fast driver that we need to focus for tonight. He really can deliver some great thing. And then to finish the job, it will be the German driver Neon Scorpion. First time for me that I will see this driver. I know the 4 others TX3. Neon Scorpion, for me it's a first, so good luck to the German driver. And then it will be the at-home team, Brazilian team from Spartan. First time ever that I will see this team, even if I know some names, but I never had the opportunity to broadcast them on my channel or on another channel like GTSH, for example. And we'll have D1, then Elsfire that I already know from name, with World Tour events and FIA standings. Then another Brazilian with Vilassa. Then his teammate Belesi. And last but not least, Dennis, that will round up the scoreboard. And we are nearly underway for the first time set. And Evan here with a huge off. Huge slide. Little save, but a lot of time lost. Hi, Chaba Sovari. Hope you are doing well. Hi, everyone. And first time will be set for from Evan. It will be a 1:31.1. Sensei Akosh will go up against him, but Richie will go in front. Moji too. Moji right now in 1:30.093. It's beat by Elsfire. 1:29.622. Huge time for now. Unfortunately, it will not be good for the second lap as he is now off the track. But Elsfire right now in pole position right now. 1:29.622. Nearly 5 tenths away from all the IGTSH driver behind, with Moji in second right now with a 1:30.093. Then Kende 20 milliseconds behind in 1:30.1. Then Richie in 1:30.222. In 4th position, just 14th milliseconds ahead of Belesi. 1:30.2 for the second Brazilian of the class of the standing, sorry. And then Neon Scorpion, first TX3 for now, in 6th position with a 1:30.3. same difference of time, same gap between Bellesi and Nils Kampen than Nils Kampen and Sensei Akosh, sorry. 7th right now in 1:30.394. Then Vilatsa in 8th with a 1:30.4. Gregu in 9th with a 1:30.5. D1 1:30.9 in 10th position. Then DLV, Gianluca and Evan, the 3 TX3, 11th, 12th and 13th. 31.0. 31.0 for Gianluca, 2-3 milliseconds only between the two of them. And right now it's Boshkov that just sent another new time. Nils Kampen that just took 3rd position, 1:30.049. Moji 1:29.9, but still not enough to catch up from Elsfire. Then Kende will not take a better time. Richie will go up in 1:30.1, overtaking Sensei Akosh. No, he was already ahead of Sensei Akosh. Yeah, Sensei Akosh doing the same time as Bellesi. 1:30.236 for both of them. Sensei Akosh now is ahead of Bellesi. Vilatsa up in 8th position now, 1:30.386. Gianluca in 9th with a 1:30.3, 13 milliseconds behind the two Brazilians. And then Boshkov running up the top 10 in a 1:30.5. Gregu and Evan on the 6th row, 11th and 12th, 1:30.5, 1:30.5 for both of them. And then D1 in 13th in 1:30.9. Dennis 1:30.9 in 14th, and DLV rounding up the standings in 1:31.0. Still Elsfire right now in pole position, as we are now 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first qualification session. Moji will not manage to take a better time, although Sensei Akosh will. 1:30.0 in 4th position, 8 milliseconds behind the German from TX3, and Gianluca will take 1:30.035. 3rd position behind Moji, and D1 will take 2nd place, and D1 will make a 1-2 for Spartan right now. 1:29.724, 1/10 away from Elsfire, 2.5 nearly ahead of Moji. And TX3 will not take a better time right now. Someone is really off, and it's Moji. Moji that crashed in the wall, unfortunately for him. Oh, it's okay. It's Vilatsa that is the Vilatsa is the team manager from Spartan. DLV the team manager from TX3, and Dixon the only team. Technically, it's Richie. So all team managers are here right now. It's just about, but Richie that is the fastest team manager, if we count that Richie is the TM and not Dixie. And I think that Moji will not start again. I think it will not be better than 3rd position. Richie will take 3rd position, now 2/10 away from D1 with a 1:29.924, sorry. And Evan will also take a better time, now in 12th position, ahead of Gregu that just took 5 milliseconds to his best time. 12th and 13th right now, ahead of Dennis and DLV. French drivers right now, pretty hard for them. Bellesi that will try to have a last lap. I think it will be tough. They will all have a last lap except for Moji and maybe Bellesi. And right now the first driver on track, as apparently there's been a little collision between Kende and Vilasa. I think so. It's IGTSH driver. It's maybe Richie. I think it's Sensei Akosh that is in first. And yeah, I think okay. So it's Richie in first, and I assume that it's Sensei Akosh. Yeah, Sensei Akosh was in fact one of the two IGTSH drivers. So right now it's Richie and Sensei Akosh that are the first drivers on track, ahead of the TX3 driver that was Evan. And we'll follow the two Hungarian drivers which will not take a better time. Sorry, since I coach 2, Evan will not take a best time too. The fourth driver with the first one on track. It's Boshkov then in fourth, on track for this last lap. In fifth, it's Gregu. Then in sixth, it is Dennis. Then it's Neon Scorpion and Gianluca. Then DLV just took a better lap in 1:30.8, 2.27 length away from Spartan Dennis. And behind DLV, huge pack with Spartan drivers with Elsfire. Oh, first that's D1. I just missed D1. And it's followed by DLV, I think. And so we'll come back with Richie. Richie that will not manage to get a better lap. Overtook by both Evan and Sensei Akosh. So we'll follow Sensei Akosh. That will be the first one to complete this qualifying session. Sorry, here in Interlagos. 1:30.057 right now in P7. As someone is stopped on track, I think it's Richie, and Sensei Akosh will not be able to take a better lap. Evan, I think it was him that stopped. I think he crashed, fortunately. Boshkov didn't manage to take a better lap. DLV, I think he's now in P... Oh no, he's still in P15, but... oh no, it's not him, it's Gregu. Wrong Frenchman. Gregu just took 2 positions ahead of Evan and Boshkov. Gregu just overtook Boshkov. In P11 now for the Frenchman. Vilatsa that will also take a better time in 4th position. Huge improvement. 1:29.925. And it will be nearly a triple for the Spartan drivers. Elsfire will take pole position in a 1:29.6. His first lap will be the best of those laps, ahead of D1 in 2nd position. Then in 3rd, Richie, best IGTSH driver. Vilassa in 4th, Moji in 5th, P6 for Gianluca, the first TX3 drivers, ahead of Neon Scorpion. Then Tensei Akosh in 8th, Kende in 9, and Belesi that will round up the top 10. And then Gregu, the first Frenchman, in P11, ahead of Boshkov and Evan. Dennis in P14, and DLV that is finishing the standings. And we're underway for this first race tonight in the 2nd triple team showdown event. Really good start from D1 and Richie, poor start from Elsfire, and we need to be careful from this first corner. I think, yeah, Richie and D1 both pass now Elsfire, and I think it's Gianluca that just overtook Sensei Akosh. Oh no, it's Sensei Akosh and Kende that overtook Neon Scorpion, the German that just lost 2 positions against the 2 Hungarian drivers, and a huge movement behind. And oh, okay. So 2 drivers can't see each other, and I think it's Belesi and a TX3 driver. Okay, Gregu and Belesi can't see each other. It will be tough to follow, fortunately. And it will be even tougher for the driver behind, as Richie is trying to defend away from Elsfire that is catching up and trying on the outside and inside, and will take back P2 behind his teammate D1. Nice recovery right now for the Brazilian driver. Richie trying to fight back and will take P2 once again. Really great battle right now between the 2 of them. Moji in P4. Gianluca just overtook Vilassa. Vilassa been lost 2 positions against Moji and Gianluca. Right now Gianluca is feeling quite alone for TX3 in the leader pack. Oh, as Richie is trying to defend away from once again from Elsfire, and yeah, quite brutally turned him down. Oh, I see, maybe it was Moji. I didn't have time to catch up. Yeah, it was Richie, in fact. It was Richie. Moji in P3, and behind it's 3 wide, nearly 4 wide for a moment. And now Gianluca is in P4, Elsfire down in P5, behind Moji and Gianluca. Vilassa still in P6, trying to defend away from Kende, that overtook Sensei Akosh, and Sensei Akosh trying to defend against Neon Scorpion. Hi Matos, welcome to the stream. Hi everyone. Gregu now in P10, trying to... Oh yes, yeah, they can't see each other, obviously. Like you can see, Gregu and Belesi can't see each other. Evan trying to follow, it will be really hard for him. Then Boshkov down in P13, hard start for him. Dennis in 14th and P15 DLV right now to finish the standings right now. D1 running in P1. Trying to fly away from the rest of the pack in the start of the lap number 3 for him. He's the quickest right now on track 2. Fastest lap in 1:31.208. Reaching P2, followed by his teammate Moji, Gianluca, Elsfire, Vilassa, slightly far away from his teammate, and followed by Kende, a TX3 that is taking a penalty, serving a penalty. I fuse into the stream. And Belesi will take... So it was Neon Scorpion that took the penalty, and he will unfortunately slightly go on the road of Evan. He will still be able to stay ahead of Boshkov, but it was, yeah, it was pretty hard from Neon Scorpion to avoid his teammate. Belesi is now ahead of Gregu. Sensei Akosh in P8. Vilassa is trying to end. Yeah, Vilassa is actually still defending against Kende. But though Sensei Akosh is now back at them. Belesi too, and big gap between Belesi and Neon Scorpion. Evan in P11, under attack by Boshkov. Gregu can't see. Okay, so Gregu has a clear issue with the Brazilian driver. Right now, they can't see both Dennis and Vilassa. Yeah, it's really weird. Really weird, but yeah, tough connection. I think is they both live really far away, obviously. As Evan is trying to attack Neon Scorpion, I think. And we'll go back in the top spots as D1 is still going for P1 right now. As Elsfire just took back the fastest lap in 1:31.002. Hi Wesley Ghost, welcome to the stream. And Elsfire is trying to attack Gianluca now that he's catched up. Moji just in front, and Richie pushing hard to chase D1. Slightly off here for both IGTSH driver. Moji with a huge save. Really great save from Moji, but she's now really endangered by Gianluca. And battle for P3 that will start. He will not be able to try in the Sena-S's. And thanks for the subscription, Arthur. Arthur, welcome to the stream. And Gianluca will try on Moji. Maybe here on the outside. Breaking late, trying to manage, and it will be too tough. And Elsfire will take gladly P4 and will immediately trying to attack Moji for P3. Now Elsfire trying to recover 2.3 seconds away from his teammate in the lead. And I really want to see back now. I think it's a good time to see the save from Moji. It was an impressing save from Moji at the end of last lap, lap number 4. Wow, what save! Amazing save from Moji. In the last corner. And Moji is now being attacked by Hellfire. First attack by the Brazilian driver. It will be on the outside of the Senna S's. On the outside. Slight touch between the two drivers. Hellfire will be forced to cut. Moji lost some time. We thought that he really had a huge moment here. And Moji is now under attack by Gianluca. Now on the outside will not be good right now. Once again, the Italian needs to test the limit of the track, because Moji is really playing the elbows right there. Really hard defense from Moji. Hi Augusto, welcome to the stream. Hi Samir, Samuka too, everyone. A lot of Spartans fans on the live stream right now. If you're doing well. And Jamila will go back at Moji. As behind, Belessi is being overtook by Kendei and Sensei Akosh. Second attempt from Gianluca. It will be too far away right now in the Senna S's. As right now, the gap between D1 Richie and Hellfire are equivalent. And Gianluca will try once again against Moji. On the outside, this time staying slightly more to the apex. And I think it's good. Just here. And I think it was finally good. The outside of turn number 5. Still here. No, it's finally coming for Gianluca, trying to defend from Moji. Down the inside, and Gianluca will keep the 4th position. Really great overtake and battle from both of them. Now in P4 from Gianluca, trying to see back the overtake, but brilliantly done by the Italian youngster from Virtual Driver by TX3. Perfect apex here. Perfect outside, sorry. And yeah, really well done to finish the work. Now in P4, really great move from the Italian driver, and now it will be Moji's time to shine. Down the inside, and no, Gianluca is off! I think he just been... I don't think there was a touch. Gianluca, I think, just overcooked it. I don't think there were any touches, but we will need to find out. I know you have... damn. He overcooked it. Touched the grass. It's a shame. He was doing so well, Gianluca. He was doing so well, and he tried to cut his opponents, but he went too wide before chasing down the apex. It's a shame. He was doing really well. Back in front now with the top 8, only including Spartans and IGTSH's driver. No virtual drivers by TX3 after the crash from Gianluca, and the fact that Boshkov is now back in top 8 after a great recovery, and Neon Scorpions down out of the top 8. We have 5 IGTSH leaded by 3 Spartans. D1 right now untouchable. Richie has been catched up by Hellfire, and Brazilian are showing why. It's their home here in Interlagos. And lap number 9. New fastest lap and first try from Elsfire. Back at Richie, battle for P2 right now. Trying to do a 1-2 as I think Boshkov and Evan are fighting each other for P8. And I think that Evan just overtook the Brazilian driver as Elsfire will try a first attack on Richie. On the outside, trying to cut him. And it's working. Great move by Elsfire. And yeah, it will be good from Elsfire. Really, really great move. And he's now in P2. 1 and 2 right now for the Spartan team. Starting well the event. As behind it's 4 IGTSH's driver with Rich in 3rd, Kenda in 4th. Just been took back by Moji in 5th. And Santiakosh in 6th. That will go against Belesi right now. Battle for P6 and Evan just overtook Boshkov. Boshkov trying to survive, but he's fading away as Villas has a huge moment here. Dennis took P10 and yeah, Neon Scorpion down in 12th position. 4 TX3 finishing the top standings. Not a great moment for them right now. Hi Seneca, I put him into a stream. And Greg Neon Scorpion will try maybe on Vilasa. No, it will be not good right now. Dennis putting a lot of pressure under the shoulders of Boshkov of P9, and Evan trying to take back the TX3's name in the biggest steps of the standings. .9 second for D1 against Elsfire. In this battle for P2. And now that we are only 5 minutes left in this first race, I think that there will be like 13 laps. So 3 laps remaining, I think, if I'm correct. And we have Richie just lost a slipstream from Elsfire. I think it will be good for the 2 Brazilians to take the 1-2 finish against 4 IGTSHs. And remember that Belesi is trying to catch up against Moji and Sensei Akosh. Meanwhile, the youngest driver on track, if I'm correct, is now in P8. 1.2 seconds high from Belesi. 1 second ahead of Boshkov as Dennis is trying to through right now. It's Vilassa trying to defend against Neon Scorpion and Gregu. Gianludea's back too. And yeah, they're fighting each other quite hardly, like Gregu and Neon Scorpion. And it will be... Let's see, I think Gianludea's trying to take the position, and yes, there is no team. Okay, they can't see each other. Once again, Gregu is not seeing a lot of people. Gregu can't see his teammate Gianludea, and both Brazilians that we mentioned earlier. Gregu is having a hard time. It will be hard for Neon Scorpion to defend with that much drivers. .5 ahead of Pilasa is Dennis in P10. Yeah, he's not lagging. It's not lagging Fuse. He is like he didn't synchronize with the driver, you know. Yeah, we'll try Dixon. He can't see, like it's just that he can't see the other driver that are around. So it's painful to watch, but it's not painful to race technically. It's for her that is more annoying than for the drivers. Even if it's hard for someone to defend against two drivers that can't see each other, obviously. Well, I think it will be the second to last lap. And Bellesi is attacking Moji for P6. Trying to put more points in the balance for the Brazilians against the IGTSH drivers. As there is not much fight going on in the first place finish, and that Bellesi is trying his hardest to overtake Moji for P6. Which obviously that means that Moji is being overtook by Sensei Akosh. But as you can see, it's pretty logic. He's in P5, Sensei Akosh now. And Bellesi will try on Moji. Just before this last... Oh, and I think some driver will have a bonus lap. Some driver will have a bonus lap. I think the top 5, maybe top 4, since Yakush is too far away, but we'll have a 14th lap for the top 4 finishers. Lap number 14 for D1 Elsfire, Richie and Kende. And Moji will try to defend against Bellesi. Bellesi technically, he can. He knows that it's possible to overtake like that. Hi Gustavo, welcome to the stream. And Evan will try on Bellesi, and Bellesi missed the apex. Bellesi just been overtook by Evan, that will take P7. Evan can maybe try to take the double win for him. Hi Renan, welcome to the stream. Evan can try something like that. And Evan will, I think... Oh, try maybe once again against Moji, and Moji will technically save the car. But Evan is through. And it will be just... until the line, and Evan I think will take P6. Sensei Akosh will take P5, and on the line Evan will stay P6. Moji P7, Bellesi in P8, Boshkov in P9, Vilasa in P10, Jandudea P11 overtook both his teammates, and Dennis in P12, Neon Scorpion 13th, Gregu 14th, DLV 15th, and now in the lead the two Brazilian driver D1 and Elsfire. Now really far away from Richie and Kende, and it will be, if everything is good, a 1-2 finish for G1 Elsfire. And now just cruising to the line will be the two Brazilians. Dominant performance for them. And there you go. First race that will finish tonight, and it will be D1 that will win the race against Elsfire in second position. D1 first, Elsfire second, Richie to complete the podium, and Kende in fourth. D1 Elsfire, Richie in the podium, Kende and Sensei Akosh running out the top 5, and then Evan, Moji, Bellesi, Boshkov and Vilasa completing the top 10 positions. And welcome to the Scorpion Esports account. I think we'll not make any break if it's possible, but But there you go, the first, second race, sorry, after Interlagos in Subaru WRX. It will be Tokyo Expressway outer loop, east outer loop, sorry. So there you go. This track that has been chosen by Spartan, the Brazilian driver that chose this track, sorry. And we'll wait for Gregu to come up in the room. There you go. And if everyone can see him, it will be better. So we wait for Gregu, wait for Sensei Akosh and Neon Scorpion to join, and I think it was good for them. It's weird. And I think that everyone is on the same car. Yeah, everyone is on the same car, so it will be the Honda NSX GT3. That will be the chosen car for the second race. Honda NSX. We are now working on this car, which is well known from B-Racer, obviously, Valerio Gallo, that is racing this car in Group 3 with a lot of passion. And the other run on track. We are waiting for Sensei Akosh. I'll ask. Once again. And yeah, it should be good. Sensei Akosh, you can go on track? Sorry. If Sensei Akosh can go on track, it would be great. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 answer. TLU maybe also was answering, so yeah. 3 people didn't answer me. I think 2 IGTSH, no, one. It's Kende that, no, Kende's here. It's Moji that didn't answered. And then in TX3, I think it's 1 per team, in fact. But they would have said another things. So I'll ask if they are ready. And if so, we are underway for the second race tonight here at Tokyo Expressway East Outer Loop. Who is not? Kelvin Villasa has answered, and the Frenchmen's are maybe answering right now. No, but it's good, and I know it. So let's go. I just good luck, good race, and we're good. Okay, guys, second race tonight, Tokyo with the NSX Group 3, the race chosen by Spartan GT. Spartan GT that did choose this combo after the one chosen by Virtual Drivers by TX3, French team. That was Interlagos with the Subaru WRX. It is now Tokyo in the Honda NSX. making sure that everyone's out. I think it's good. Just the DLV. And then, yeah. Okay, everyone's good, no restart. And we can go for this quali session. Oh. What? I don't... Oh, okay. But I think they remember the quali. Oh, that's that everyone is remembering the quali rules. Sorry. Okay, sorry for that. It was a important thing. So, slipstream is allowed, no bomb draft, and we're good for this quali session that will go underway now with 3 drivers from IGTSH that will be the first group, including Moji, Richie, and Sensei Yakosh, and then a TX3 group with Neon Scorpion leading the way with Jan Ludea, Evan, and Gregu. Then a third group with Kendey and Boshkov from IGTSH, and then the Spartan group with Elsfire leading the way against D1, ahead of D1, Belassi, Vilasa, and Dennis. 5 of them all together. DLV alone right now in the dark. So we'll see how it's going. Okay, first group. Sensei Yakosh, Richie, Moji, that are the first one going in this really narrow section of Tokyo Expressway, trying to minimize the touches with any wall here on this track. That will be not help at all the drivers trying to get fast, obviously. Behind TX3's drivers. No, I think Evan just okay. Evan waits for these for his team manager, so Evan will go with DLV. Spartans are the sole team that will. Oh, there's been a crash. I think that some. Or maybe not. Okay, it was just a strange movement in the minimap. But Sensei Yakosh will be the first one to score a lap time. It will be a 1:57.1, 6/10.5 ahead of Richie and Moji, and it's faster than the TX3 group. Will it be faster than their teammates Boshkov and Kendey? No. Yes, in fact. And Spartan is right now. Dennis that is the fastest for the Brazilians, behind the whole pack and with a lot of slipstream. But it's Sensei Yakosh right now in pole position. 1:57.198 in P1 against Dennis in P2. 1:57.8. Then 20 milliseconds behind, it's Richie in third with a 1:57.853. Then Vilasa in fourth with a 1:57.91. In P5, Belessi in 157.9. P5 against Moji, then in P6. So they are 5 under the 158 bar. 158.3 for Moji in P6, ahead of Elsfire in P7. Also him in 58. Oh no, okay, so he's in 58.9, so 6/10 away from Moji. Then Gregu in P8 in 159.0, ahead of Gianluca in 159.3. Neon Scorpion in 10th position with a 159.8, ahead of Boshkov in 159.92.88. Kende in P12 with a 2 minutes.105, and then D1 with a 2 minutes.4, DLV 201.5. Evan didn't score any time for now, as Sensei Akosh will cross the line once again to score, to register a new lap. There will be 2 more laps for everyone, 2 more quad laps, and Moji will take a better time, 157.611 in P2, ahead of Richie and Dennis. Then Boshkov just took a better time as Belessi and Elsfire. Elsfire will go now in P3, but not enough to catch up to Moji. 157.746 ahead of Dennis and Richie. Dennis that didn't improve. Belessi improved 1/10, 157.8 in P6. Then Vilassa in P7 in 157.9. Then at the moment right now, it's Evan and DLV, especially Evan, that took a lap slightly better than DLV. DLV is trying to fight, but it's now pretty hard. I don't know, in the lead still remains Sensei Akosh. Four tenths away from everyone. He's in front with a 157.198. And we'll see what we'll be able to do. Richie, I think, is leading the way, and it's the third one is Moji, I think. So the Sensei Akosh, Moji, and Devil group. And Sensei Akosh. And it's Richie that will take a better lap, but will not be able to catch up to Elsfire. 157.760. Gianluca in 159.1, but will stay out of top 8. Right now, Spartan doing a great job. Will they try to put someone? Yes, D1 in P2. Be the only one improving. P2 splitting up. Sorry, Sensei Akosh and Moji. And the other groups did not manage to take a better lap. And it will be last lap. Last try for everyone, every drivers here tonight. And yeah, they're trying to Moji and Sensei Akosh. I think they are maybe not that fast. I think they lost on time against Richie. And yeah, it's dead for Moji and Sensei Akosh. I think it's only Richie that will be the one trying to improve his lap time to grab that pole, that quali podium. And now the big straight line to finish the qualification of this race number 2. 1 57.7 to improve for Richie. Some slipstream gave to his Buzz, Moji and Sensei and no one will improve. Spartan's driver as TX3's first group will not improve. 2 Spartans will try to do a improvement, and it will not be the case. No improvement for them. Only Evan, Kende, Evan and Gregu that will be able to improve if it's possible. Oh no, Kende cannot. DLV's 2. Evan is too far away, and it will be a pole position for Sensei Akoji, Hungarian driver that will take pole against D1 in second, Moji in third, and Elsfire in fourth. Then reaching P5 ahead of the 3 other Brazilians with a really great session for them, with Dennis in P6, Belessi in P7, and Vilassa in P8. And then the first TX3 only in P9 with Gregu ahead of Neon Scorpion for a 5th row, only TX3, then 6th row only IGTSH with Kende ahead of Boshkov, and then Janudea, Evan and DLV rounding up the standings for this quali session that that will transfer themselves in the race number 2 of this triple team showdown event here at Tokyo Expressway Outer Loop, East Outer Loop, in fact. Sensei Akoshi in the lead. Okay, let's go. Sensei Akoshi that will grab pole position for this second race ahead of D1, Moji, and Dennis in P4 if I'm correct. And then Elsfire in P5, we'll see right now. D1 in second, Moji, Elsfire first and fourth. Then Richie in 5, Dennis 6, Bellis in Vilassa for a 4th row 100% Spartan, then the 5th row TX3 is Gregu in 9 and Neon Scorpion P10, then IGTSH with Kende and Boshkov P11, P12, Janudea Ivan for another 100% same team in the row, and DLV in P15. And we're underway for this second race of the evening, and I think that does Kende is stuck? I don't understand what happened for Kende. Did someone... I think that Belessi just forgot to start. I think he just... I think Belessi took a penalty. And now on the first corner, 4th wide right now. And I think it's Moji that will grab the first position. Yeah, and right now it's IGTSH with a triple lead. Moji ahead of Richie and Sensei Akoshi. Elsfire in P4, D1 in P5, Dennis in P6, and Vilassa in P7. Gregu first TX3 will be in P8 ahead of Boshkov and Janudea. And once again, Gregu I think is not seeing the Brazilian driver, even if they try their best to avoid those issues. And Moji will take right now the lead of the race against Richie and Sensei Akoshi. But remember that the Hungarians are one driver down, as Kende will only take the P15 points, as he will already stop there, so it will be P15 for Kende and not an ideal point for IGTSH. Richie is now trying to defend against Sensei Akoshi. Elsfire in P4, just next to D1, and Gregu trying to find his way up the rank, but obviously it's faster when you don't have to overtake the other drivers. Boshkov in P9 right now, trying to follow the huge amount of Brazilian driver in front of him. and behind him it's 4 TX3 in fact, with Gianluca, Neon Scorpion, Evan and DLV. Behind him, Belessi in P14. That is pretty lucky in those in this turn of event. DLV will overtake Evan. I think that Belessi will overtake too. Belessi will maybe have the speed to overtake DLV. And down the outside, as Elsfire is now trying to get the lead and will take the lead. In fact, Elsfire just took the lead against the 3 IGTSH driver, and Richie's trying to keep up, but he's fading away in the standings. Villasa through, D1 through, and Denis just behind him. But took by Gregu. D1 now in P5, Villasa in P4. Once again, another position gained by Villasa. And now it's Senseakosh that will go under attack. And for now the pack is really close, glued together. Elsfire in the lead and trying to keep up, but it will be a really long race, still 15 minutes to go. And Elsfire is in the lead at the end of lap number 2. Mojin in P2, just next to his teammate Senseakosh. And behind it's just a train right now that is waiting for the opponent's mistakes and the U straight line that will see Moji and Senseakosh taking back the 2 first position ahead of Elsfire. That will go down in P5, P6 now, and D1 will try on the outside of turn number 1. Will be good for Senseakosh and Moji and Richie, but not enough for Senseakosh, that will stay in the lead. Now D1 in second, Richie and Moji next to each other, the 2 teammates, but it will be Moji that will have the last word. And Moji will no, it's D1 that is trying on Senseakosh, and 3 wide in this narrow section, pretty insane. And I think D1 will be the winner. In fact, he is the winner out of Moji and Rishi. Villasa in P4 and Senseakosh P5. And once again, the top 8 is only including 2 nations, Hungary and Brazil. Not much left happening except this big slip line that we are waiting every time. And yeah, either is the TX3 driver, Gregu, Gianluca, DLV, Neon Scorpion, as Neon Scorpion and DLV didn't manage to catch back the train and take with them Belessi and Evan. TX3 are really far away. And we have now a leader pack composed of 6 drivers, I think. No, 8, 9, 10 drivers. But I think that's someone that is pretty far away. And now it's Moji Richie is in the lead. Villasa and D1 just behind them. And it will be Villasa that will try to take the lead. In the beginning of lap number 4, it will be Villasa, in fact. Oh, Richie on the outside to take back the lead, and it will be good for Richie in the lead. Villasa in second. D1 managed to overtake Moji right now. He's in P3 ahead of Moji, and Elsfire in P5. Senseakosh in 6th ahead of Gregu, first TX3 driver, trying to fight against Denis and Boshkov, and Gianluca in P10. 1.8 second ahead of Neon Scorpion. That will try to defend against Bellesi from Spartan. And in third, Evan far away, that I think he did a mistake in the last lap with a 201.9 against 200.9 to the least, to the worst one and the best one really far in the 159, or yeah, I think 59. And now it will be a brand new battle, as we are nearly finishing the first race. Vilassa with the purple time in 158.786. Richie will take back the lead, obviously, but lots of action will happen, and it will be Elsfire that will try to get the lead in lap number 5. I think it will be enough for Wally once again, and Elsfire will take the lead against the Hungarian driver and his fellow teammates. Gregu can see still John Duda, it's still hard. I don't know why, but it's hard to witness. D1 in third position against ahead of Villasai's teammate. Moji in 6th, Sensei Akosh in 6th. Dennis in P7, still at the back of the train, ahead of Boshkov and the two Soul TX3's drivers that are trying to sell GT3. And behind the Neon Scorpion, completely outshadowed the fact that the at the most important page, I think. And a new dance now, as we are at the mid-race. Yeah, you can't see some driver, I don't know why. It's not lagging, it's just not synchronizing with other drivers, so they can't see each other in the room. I can do a lot of things against that. As now it's Richie in the lead against Elsfire and Spartan and D1, and they managed to completely lure the other ones, and if they manage to keep that rhythm, the three of them will go really far away, maybe until the podium positions, but behind they will maybe try to help them. D1, Elsfire and Richie, the same podium as Interlagos, are the three chosen one to take a huge gap against the other drivers. Gregu will try down the inside, of it was Dennis, and it worked as Janudea tried to, and Janudea still lagging with Gregu. P4 and P5 still against the other Hungarians, Sensei Akosh, Boshkov and Moji from 6th to P8, Vilasa and Dennis P9 and P10, and Neon Scorpion in P11 with Bellesi and the French driver that are far away. So right now it's battle for P11 between Neon Scorpion and Bellesi. And Bellesi now in P12. On the outside one, it will be too tough for him. And he will wait the huge straight line that will come soon for him. Hi Nub, welcome to the live stream. And right now it's between Elsfire, D1 and Richie for this win, apparently. They have 1.7 second of advance against the other drivers behind P3 since the beginning of this event, as obviously this was the podium for the first race, but not in that particular order. And D1 and Richie trying to get back at Hellfire. Be careful to not throw away this win possibility, as there are only 3 of you. And down the inside for Richie against D1, trying to the outside and trying to be still here, and that's what they will go for, and manage to go, as D1 and Hellfire are trying to, and still are just right behind Richie, and that Moji is trying to get back with Sensei Akosh and Gianluca behind him. So the group split here too. Gregu is still in this group too with Gianluca, and Vilasa is quite down the road. Denis too. Boshkov in P10 is nearly trying to managing to catch back to the number of flights happening. And Boshkov now in P10 has no slipstream right now. And a new straight line, 6 minutes to go. It's 3 laps remaining. I hope so. I'm really tired. But I'm trying to do everything good, and I think that it will be 3 laps left. 3 laps left, and Richie's trying to pull away from everyone, but I think they will be able to catch him up this huge straight line. And those 3 last laps will be pretty tense. Pretty tenseful. Richie's been catched up by Moji, Sensei Akosh, Gregu, Hellfire, and Gianluca, and D1, and Vilasa, and Dennis. So only Bellesi left, and there will be every Brazilian driver from Spartan on the verge of trying to win this race. However, right now it's IGTSH that is leading it, with Richie in the lead against Moji and Sensei Akosh. Gregu in P4. Great results for TX3 right now, ahead of Vilasa, D1, and Hellfire. And now trying to wait for the money time, obviously. Gianluca is still in the pack too, and I don't know why, but oh yeah, it's Dennis. Okay, here he is. And he got the holidays for me, but it was worth it. Moji in P2 right now, under attack by Sensei Akosh slightly. And it will be second to last straight, if I'm correct. Okay, we'll see. I'm maybe not correct at all. 4 minutes left. And it will be too short to have a lot of new lap times. And here we go. 3.50 seconds remaining. So 2 laps now remaining. 2 laps remaining in this second race of the night. Imagine P3, and nearly 4 wide for everyone. 4 wide, but it will be Moji in first. Moji in first, he slid away, and Vilasa will take the lead in the finish. In the end, Vilasa is now a new leader. First time for this race that he will lead ahead of the 3 Hungarian drivers. Moji in second, Sensei Akosh in third, and Richie in fourth. And then Hellfire is now in P5, just behind. and D1 and Gregu can't see each other. Dennis is still in P8. Okay, there you go. You have everything, guys. But we just need the finish. And right now, Sensiakosh and Richie are putting a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Vilazza, the team manager, in fact. And it will be the last complete straight line, opposite straight line. And we have still 10 different winners possible, technically. It's pretty insane. And there you go. First and last lap. Last lap with the complete straight line. And Richie will obviously with this forward, and be careful with these little touches in the straight line. Elsfire will just trying to get back. I think it will be another thing. 4 wide, nearly 5 wide because Louis, yeah, nearly. Oh, and the yellow flag, I think someone's off. I think someone's been off right now, and I think it's an IGTSH driver, and it's Moji. Moji's off. P9, done in P9 for Moji. Rich is in P5, and Gregu is now in P2 with D1 next to him, and it's Elsfire in the leading car. Sensiakosh in P8, and yeah, I don't know what happened to Moji. Try to find out now, but it was a crazy first turn, and I think Gregu and D1. Oh yeah, it's exactly that. Oh, Elsfire and Gregu. That sandwiched Moji. Huge 360 and save, but unfortunately it will be P9 for Moji. Really unfortunate, and he's trying to, and he's managed to catch up to the last group, and for now it's a triple Spartan with Elsfire still in the lead against D1 and Vilazza, but Gregu's trying to throw everything away, and D1 and Vilazza touch, I think. And Elsfire, oh, what happened? Elsfire's out! What happened? Elsfire's out! Oh, I can't see it. But who will finish first? I think it will be D1 against Vilazza. What happened to Elsfire? And it will be Vilazza that will take the win in race number 2. D1 second, Gregu in third, Dennis fourth, and Richie 5, Sensiakosh 6th, Gianluca P7, Moji P8. What happened to Elsfire? I think, oh, he's completely misjudged everything, and he's P11, but the win for Vilazza against D1 and Gregu. Huge turn of events, and once again it will be a win for a 1-2 finish for Spartan. Brazilian will win again in fashion, incredible fashion in fact. But what last turn! And it will be a win for Vilazza. D1, after his win in Interlagos, will finish in P2, less than a 10th behind his teammate. Gregu will hold on to P3 to catch up a podium for TX3. They were so far away. Really great job from the Frenchman, even if it's helped by the probable non-synchronizing connection. Dennis. Okay, apparently it was his own mistake, so it wasn't touched in the... I think it was touched in the first place and overcooked it by trying to go fast, you know, technically. But he was, yeah, he overcooked it, and it will be only P11. Huge points benefits for the Spartan team against IGTSH, as obviously it's 5th and 6th for their best finish against 1 and 2, reaching 5th, Sensiakosh in P6, Gianluca in P7, Moji in P8, Neon Scorpion in P9, Boshkov in P10, Hellfire in P11, and Belessi in P12, then Evan and DLV in P13 and 14, and Kende will take 15. Apparently it was Elsfire that lagged. I think okay, so it's strange. I'll just put the last combo. There you go. And it will be last race. Oh, okay. DL is trying to go away and sleep. I'm completely. I'm sorry for tonight. I'm slightly down on my usual performances because I'm really tired. It's been a really hard week. So yeah, I think that we are waiting an answer from IGTSH. So Dixon or Richie, DL is trying to ask if he can be subbed by one of his teammates for the last race. For now, I don't have any answer. DL sur le chat, relance la question, je pense. I think it's normal. Jago's trying to catch up. Hi Benedito, welcome to the stream. Hi everyone. So last race that we'll try to get in the way. Okay, we'll wait. I think Evan is trying. Is missing 15. Ok, perfect. Thanks Evan. Merci les gars. I think it's good, but they didn't answer GLV's question. GLV should ask it once again. Okay. So from I think Regu is okay. I think Regu is having. Okay. He's on track. I think he was saying. Yeah, I think it's. I hope so. Ça. Je vais redire. Okay. If it's good, we are underway for the last one. Okay, we're good for the last one. That will be the combo from IGTSH, Kyoto, Yamaga plus Miyabi. For the same amount of time. Let's hope everyone can start. And this one is slightly different than the first one, where it was only one car. This time it's 5 different cars per team, and the team managers need to find which car their driver must use. So it was a team job. So it was pretty interesting. And we'll see what are the choices. So for TX3, we have a Toyota Supra with Neon Scorpion. So the German driver is racing with the Toyota Supra. Then Gianluca chose the RS01. That is a common choice for Gianluca. I think he clearly loves this car because I saw him a lot of time with this Renault on track. Then Evan chose the Nissan GTR GT3. Then Gregu, the Toyota FT1, second Toyota for the TX3 driver, and DLV with the Porsche 911. The Spartans driver are 4 of them in Supras, and Vilassa in Nissan GTR. Yeah, okay. Not sure that... okay, well, we'll see. And for the GTSH driver, it's Moji in the Supra. And yeah, Supra 2 for Boshkov and Kende. Ooh, a spin here for Evan. And, okay, all Supra for GTSH. 5 different cars for TX3. And it will be not a lot of time sets, because obviously it's a really long track, so a lot less time to have a fast lap. I think it will be only 3 laps per driver. 3 laps per driver, and we're good. We go for the first one. Okay, sorry, so I was trying to get rid of that glitch. Okay, so Neon Scorpion right now is the first driver on track. Gianluca in second position, reaching third, and Tensei Akosh in fourth. Evan in P5 right now, ahead of the 3 others, IGTSH with Kende, Boshkov, and Moji. For them, Boshkov will take the place of Kende, Gregu in 9. Position, and all the Spartans with Elsfire leading the way ahead of Belessi and Dennis. DLV splitting them up with D1 and Vilassa behind him. The driver that is splitting up the Brazilian drivers at the back of the grid in this quali session. Neon Scorpion, that will be the first driver to complete a full lap and to take a lap. And we'll see what will be the time set for the German driver. We also need to focus on Gianluca, that can be really quick in the RS01, sorry. in the slipstream of his teammate, and it will be a 2.14.6 2.14.3 for Gianluca. Ricci is now in the lead with a 2.13.9, Sensei Akosh 2.14.2, Boshkov in 2.14.3, Moji just to P2 with a 2.14.1, Elsfire for Spartan in P4 2.14.2, and Neon Scorpion now down in P7. It's Dennis for Spartan in P8 2.15.0, then Gregu in P9 2.15.0, Evan in 2.15.9, then Kende that means missed his lap, same for DLV, Vilazza, Belessi and D1 that both didn't finish the first lap and decided to went back to the pit lane, both in the Supras. And right now, after the first wave, it's Ricci that is in the lead, in pole position with a 2.13.9, so a really great lap, ahead of Moji in second and Sensei Akosh in third. Triple for the IGTSH team, ahead of Elsfire and then Gianlu. They are the leaders of their team in P4 and 5 respectively. And 1 millisecond only of difference between Gianluca and Boshkov. They're really close to his teammate Neon Scorpion. Not huge of a gap between them. And Neon Scorpion will let Gianluca through. Hi Cristiano, welcome to the stream. And Gianluca will try to improve his 2.14.389, and it will it will be possible from 2.10.29 P4 Sensei Akosh that will improve and take back P3 2.14.1. Elsfire will try to answer. He was in purple. He is still in purple, and 2.13.8363 sorry for Elsfire that will take pole position here of Ricci for a 10th. Moji is down in P3, Sensei Akosh in P4, Gianluca in P5, Kende just improved massively, 2.14.3, will take P6, ahead of Boshkov in P7, Neon Scorpion in P8 didn't improve in this last lap, Dennis 2 in P9, Gregu in P10, Vilazza just did its first lap in 2.15.5, he is now in P11 ahead of both French's driver Evan and DLV, into 18.1 for DLV that just improved, and then D1 in P14 and Beres in P15 that didn't make a lap for now, and that will only have 2 lap only 2 lap. And right now in the IGTSH group that is in oh no, I think it's TX3's, yeah, it's so far now it's Gianluca and Neon Scorpion that are the first on track, and then it's Ricci and Sensei Akosh, so 4 different in the lead. Then it's Boshkov that is following with Moji behind him, I think. Moji behind him, in fact. And then I think it's, I would say, Evan. Yeah, it's Evan, I think. It is. It is Evan that is now the 7th car on track, following Kende and Moji and Moji. Then after Evan, we'll find him. It's Kende. So it was Boshkov. That means Boshkov. Yeah, Boshkov and Moji. Kende is alone on track for IGTSH in front of a Spartan that I think is Hellfire. It is not. So he's behind. As Neon Scorpion just improve his lap time in 2.14.3, sorry. Still in P8 behind Boshkov. Sensei Akosh just improved and overtook Moji for P3 2.13.974, 2 milliseconds behind his teammate Ricci. Evan in 2.15.5 and and Dennis into 14.7. D1 will take P2 to 13.9. And welcome Baji to live stream from VFE. Hope you're doing well. And I think it's DLV2 that improved but will stay in P15, second V11. And then the last lap, like you can see in this quali session. So that means that we'll have a 9 lap long race, I think. Maybe 10, but I don't think so. So it will be a 9 or 10 laps long race here in Kyoto for this last one. It will be pretty long, for 20 minutes. As D1 is right now in purple. And we'll start with the first driver on tracks. That means Gianluca and Neon Scorpion. Oh, and Gianluca has been overtook by the IGTSH driver. That is Richie. No, it's not Richie. Richie will not improve because he led by a lot of drivers. So that means it's Sensei Yakosh that is splitting up Neon Scorpion and Gianluca. Neon Scorpion is still the driver in the lead out of Sensei Yakosh and Gianluca. Then Richie. And then behind Richie, it's D1 unfortunately will not improve because he stopped there. Unfortunately. D1 will not improve on his last laps times. And we will be back with Gianluca. Sensei Yakosh also is trying to improve. Sensei Yakosh will not improve. Gianluca will take P2. 2:13.886 and Richie will take pole position in 2:13.665. Will Hellfire be able to answer, or will it be pole position for IGTSH and Richie? Kende will stay in P7 but improve. Gregu will improve too. Hellfire will not take pole position back. Not improved enough. And I think it will be good for Richie that will take pole position tonight, as Vilazza will take a 2:14.9. I think it's good for Hellfire that will Richie that will take pole position ahead of Hellfire and Gianluca. The three teams are in the three first position, and that will be a really great race. That means really interesting race. Richie in pole against Hellfire. Gianluca in third, D1 in fourth, Sensei Yakosh, Moji, Kende and Boshkov are all together for GTSH on row 3 and 4, and then in P9 it's Neon Scorpion, the German driver, ahead of 3 drivers from Spartan, the 3 last one, Dennis, Balessi and Vilassa, and the 3 Frenchies are at the back of the grid. And we are underway for this last race of the day. Great start from Gianluca that will blow everyone else and take the lead against Richie and Hellfire. And behind, Supras stayed on track. Sensei Yakosh in P5, Moji in P6, and Kende in P7 ahead of Boshkov, still in P8 right now against Neon Scorpion in P9. And a little contact here between 2 TX3 and Neon Scorpion. Vilassa in P10 ahead of Gregu, that is still lagging, I think. In P11, attacked by Balessi in P12, Evan in P13, and poor start from Dennis in P14. DLV still in P15. Right now Richie just took back the lead against Gianluca and Fire, trying to take back P2, and we'll have, as was starting grid lineup, Gianluca will try once again here in the start of Miyabi, and will stay in P2. Great defense from the Italian driver. Hi Nicola. How are you, Nico, from BFR TV? Hope you're doing well. J'espère que tu vas bien, parce que tu as en anglais. Je reste en anglais, désolé. Hellfire in P3. Out of Sensei Yakosh and Moji. D1 also lost 2 positions at the start, and other Spartans in the background just took a really large apex here. 2 TX3 trying to... Oh yeah, still Gregu is not seeing Vilassa on track. Still lagging between the Brazilian and Reunion connection. still hard to watch. We'll go back in the lead, and Richie still leading the way against Gianluca and Elsfire. A lot of really fast driver here, and little onboard cam with Elsfire. Ending up this first lap. Like I said, it will be a 9 or 10 laps long race. I think 9 will be the right number of lap, but maybe some driver will get a bonus lap, so I think it will be 9 laps in total. We'll see, but right now Richie's still in the lead, and behind only Sensiakosh is following. Moji and D1 are not, and Elsfire will try maybe here on the outside of Gianluca. And yes, Sensiakosh catched up, and I think someone's off, and I think it's D1. D1's off. D1's in fact, yeah, has been maybe pushed wide or missed the... I don't think there have been contacts. Yeah, it was kind of limit with Moji, and D1 lost 3 position in the mix, maybe more, as Gregu is now through. Boshkov 2. D1 down in P10 ahead of his teammate Vilassa, and ahead it's still battling between Elsfire and Gianluca. Elsfire has been cut by Gianluca now, and Gianluca will stay ahead of the Brazilian. Elsfire now down in the Miyabi to Yamagiwa transition, and this time I think it will be finally good for Elsfire. Just close the door, and the RSO1 will stay on track. But Sensiakosh now is back at the Italian driver. On the outside, Gianluca to defend his P3. It will not be enough. Elsfire is through in P2. Sensiakosh is through in P3. And Gianluca down in P4. Ahead of Moji now in 5th position. Ahead of Kende, his teammate. Neon Scorpion is now 7th. And Boshkov 8th. Ahead of Gregu, D1, Vilazza, Evan, Belletzi, Denis, and DLV that will stop tonight racing. And lap number 3 is now on the way. Rich is still in the lead, and not the fastest. Right now it's Sensiakosh in 2:16.107. Get a better position. Gianluca trying to get back to his podium position. And hi Fernando, welcome to the stream. Right now it's looking good for Spartan, as they won the 2 first races of the night, for us in Europe at least, for the night. But it was a win from D1 in the race 1 ahead of Elsfire in 2nd, and a win from Vilazza ahead of D1 in race number 2. 2-1-2 finish for Spartan, with the 3rd positions each time by other drivers, with Richie P3 in race 1 and Gregu P3 in race 2. Right now it's slightly harder for the Brazilian team, with only Elsfire in top 8. And the 2 next Brazilian are in P9 and 10 right now, with D1 and Vilazza. Still lagging with Gregu, obviously the Brazilian driver. Gianluca still trying to get back this P3 position with Sensiakosh in front, but Elsfire is trying to pull away from Sensiakosh. Is not making... Ooh, Richie here, really wide. Careful to avoid any elimination. And the end of lap number 3 now. 13 minutes left, and lap 4 is now started. Santiago still the fastest driver on track with a 2:15.504. And now Asfair will try on Richie on the down the outside. And be careful with the end of the turn, and once again it was pretty wide. Asfair didn't have a lot of space to finish the work. However, it was a great defense here against Senseakosh to stay in P2. Janudea trying to get a way to pass Senseakosh. Could not be for now. Janudea in P4 still, and Hellfire tried once again against Richie. Maybe down in the inside of the transition between Miyabi and Yamagiwa. That will come right now. Oh, and behind, huge off from Moji. Kende's now overtook Moji, and Hellfire will try on down the outside. It will not be enough. But maybe more speed with the outside line he took. And now around the outside of Richie, still not enough. Senseakosh and Janudea never been closer than the leading car. Kende is fairly far away, nearly put Moji out of contention, as Boshkov is now in P7, trying to defend away from D1 that overtook the Neon Scorpion for P8, and Gregu that is still managing to hold off Vilazza. Gregu is now overtook the Neon Scorpion, and the GTR from Spartan with Vilazza will try to get rid of those TX3 drivers that are pretty tough to beat. In lap 5, I forgot to mention it. Evan in P12 and Denis and Belessi behind. And yeah, IGTSH really chose well their combo. They are right now putting a huge score on it with the 5 cars all in top 7. And Asfair still putting a lot of pressure, but it's been attacked and now overtook by Senseakosh that will take P2. He's been really patient, the young Hungarian driver, and it has paid off. Now P2 between Richie and Hellfire. Janudea still following the leading drivers. And behind, in front, sorry, Hellfire on down the, rounding on the outside of Senseakosh. Kende is behind. And Hellfire is trying to find a way to be the Hungarian driver, but they are for now too strong here in Kyoto, and it's hard to get rid of them. Tough defenses means it will be tough to overtake, obviously. Behind Kende is Lone, and Moji is now being under attack by D1 that only took a lap to 8 Boshkov for P7, and now it's Neon Scorpion down the outside of Boshkov. Vilachaz is now with Gregu still. And Gregu will try on his teammate Neon Scorpion, and they touched. And be careful with this. He's now out, and Gregu's out. Gregu is out, and he will lost 2 position against Villasa and Neon Scorpion down now in P11. And Neon Scorpion been attacked too, and Villasa is now through P9. Huge operation for Spartan. Worst possible for TX3. Points gained by Spartan against this double mistake from TX3. Neon Scorpion in P10, Gregu in P11, Dennis 12th and Belessi 13th, both overtook even for their places. Hellsfire still trying to find a way to take back P2 as Moji and D1 are trying to fight. And maybe someone will try an attack like here with Hellsfire. It will not be enough to send something. Hellsfire. No, it will be still once again too hard. Since Yakush know what he's doing, even with his young age. I know how to do other things in Gran Turismo. And it's the end of lap 6 in a corner. 6 minutes left. So yeah, we'll maybe... I think we'll have 9 laps. 9 laps, so 3 laps remaining for tonight. 3 laps remaining and we can sleep. Because we are retired in Europe. You must know it. Brazilian friends, we are completely tired and we all want to sleep. But for these 3 last laps here in Kyoto, 3 more laps and a huge fight still between Sensei Akosh and Hellsfire. We're trying down the outside, sorry. Will not be enough. Tiago still here in the lead, and it's interesting. The Hellsfire will pull just with Sensei Akosh and down the outside in the first transition. It will be good for Hellsfire that will take P2 after a lot of composure and patience. He's taken finally P2 against Sensei Akosh, 6 tenths away from Richie. And behind it's D1 that overtook Moji for P6, still trying to recover from his poor start. And he's now in P6, so yeah, he's trying to recover as best he can. But the big question is, will Spartan stay ahead of IGTSH in the team standings? That is what is really important, to see who will win this challenge between IGTSH and Spartan. TX3 already can, but unfortunately it will be hardcore to win something. Even the race, maybe, I don't know. For now it's not clear, and we'll see what Janudea will be able to do, but for now Boshkov now down in P8, trying to stay ahead of Villasa and Neon Scorpion, as it will be the penultimate lap. Only 2 laps remaining, and Richie is now leading up the way with laps number 8. Just 3 minutes and 45 seconds to stay alive for this day. And Richie's been under attack by Hellsfire. And Hellsfire will try. First time for Hellsfire. It will not be enough. Sensei Akosh been attacked by Janudea in behind. And Janudea just will try to get a costume. Richie? No, it's still for us. It's too hard. It's too hard for Hellfire to fight against Richie, and he will try here once again in this nearly last lap of the race and of the evening. This tiny Supra wheel here. He will cut back, but Richie, Richie was waiting for this, and Hellfire nearly overcooked it. As behind Sensei Akosh will maybe be able to overtake the Hungarian driver. It will be too close, but too long, and we are nearly in the last lap of this event. Last lap. Oh, Richie, that was pretty hard this time. And last lap of the day. Last lap. Richie is leading the way against Hellfire, Sensei Akosh, and Gianluca. Kende in P5. D1 will not be able to catch up to Kende. Hi Luis, welcome to the live stream. Moj is now in P7, Vilasa in P8. Vilasa had overtook Boshkov and Neon Scorpion. Boshkov now in P9, Neon Scorpion in P10, and Gregu in P11, ahead of Belesi, Dennis, and Evan to finish the standings. And Evan will unfortunately once again go out. And will stay in the leading pack because it's really tense, as Hellfire will try once again down the outside. It will not be enough, and Sensei Akosh will repost. Still not enough for them. Even Gianluca will be too short of on time, sorry. Last time that we are going in this Miyabi section. And now we are going uphill until the last part of the track, last corners, and Sensei Akosh will try apparently on Hellfire. It was dive bomb. It was dive bomb. Not that great from him, and Gianluca nearly overcooked it. And Hellfire will try to cut back against Sensei Akosh. He will have the best line down the inside of this corner. And he'll try Hellfire to catch back at P2 against Sensei Akosh. I think it will be enough for Hellfire to stay ahead. Yes, he stay ahead of him. But Gianluca, with the hope of a podium, is still determined behind. And Gianluca, no, it will be good for Sensei Akosh, I think. It will be good. And in front, it will be not a 3 out of 3 for Brazil. And Richie will win the race here at Kyoto, ahead of Hellfire and Sensei Akosh. Gianluca in P4, Kende to round up top 5. Spartan D1 in 6th position, ahead of Moji. Vilasa in P8, Boshkov in 9, Neon Scorpion in 10, Gregu in 11, Belesi in 12, Dennis in 13, Evan in 14, and DLV in P15. Here are the last results from this event of the triple team showdown between IGTSH, TX3, and Spartan GT. I hope you enjoyed it. It will be soon the end of the stream. And so we have the 3 different winners tonight, not the same one as we had last month, but it will be race 1 win from Spartan D1, race 2 win from Spartan Vilasa, and IGTSH Richie for race number 3. Race number 3. So there you go. And we'll need to wait the end of timing, as DLV is not here anymore apparently. So we need to wait the end of the timing that we don't have here on screen. Oh, it's really hard to stay here, but I think good, and I think the timing will soon finish. Yeah, okay, perfect. He's now out, and Richie will win against Elsfire and Sensei Akosh. Danuda and Kende will complete the top 5. I hope that you enjoyed the event. It was quite hard for me tonight. I was really tired. I hope it wasn't that bad to hear. I hope you took some pleasure to watch this stream and to have this broadcast in English by a Frenchman. And yeah, I think I hope that you liked it. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. But it was a pleasure to have you once again. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and I think it will be enough for IGTSH YouTube channel tonight. See you soon, and bye bye.